Welcome and hello to a couple gamers. Today's Tuesday, and what do we do on Tuesdays, Riss?
Discussion Tuesdays.
This week's discussion comes from our friend here, Jrock.
That's me.
And what's your discussion today? What are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about Amiibos and Skylanders.
Let's go. We're good. Okay, so let's jump into this topic because it's a pretty big topic. It all started, I think, with Skylanders. It all came with Skylanders. It started out as a simple toy that you play in a video game.
You play as in a video game.
You touch it to a portal, and then you play as that character in the game.
Yes.
What did that start?
A
A goddamn craze. A goddamn craze. Disney Infinity happened. These Amiibos happened.
Very similar, but not completely alike.
And now they're everywhere.
Yeah.
People spend some mad cash on these little toys.
With minimum $10,
$10.
$15 character. You have the Skylanders at like $10.
Yeah.
Ranging from 10 to what?
25 if you get the
25
triple
for
packs.
bundles. It can become a pricey hobby.
Yes, I agree with that.
And then to include, you have to buy the game on top of that. So there's your $60 there.
And then those little power discs.
Yeah.
Power disc, oh god.
Disney Infinity.
Yep. Now let's figure out, let's talk why we think they're so popular. What made these toys such a fad today for kids?
I think it's the aspect as you have this physical toy that you can see, touch, play with, and then you can put them on the portal and bring them to life and actually play in your game as the character.
It's more visual. It's something
Yeah.
that you can have hands-on. So, like the character that you're holding right now, right? Is that like a bow and arrow that he has?
Yep.
Okay, so he has the bow and arrow. So the child knows, okay, I think I know what this does. And then you're able to put him in game and it has like, it's completely different. Like you add different special effects, you add
Right.
colors, you add everything else into a background with lots of little enemies that they can control.
But I guess the real question comes down is, do we need them?
No.
No, I don't think we do either.
No.
I personally think with the little toys and fucking Disney Infinity, Skylanders, and Nintendo now doing it, I think the market is getting flooded with these little figures.
It is, and God help us if we own all three games.
Yeah.
Disney Infinity, Skylanders, own some Amiibos.
At that point, you got no more money.
No, we
No
really
money
don't.
at all. I got you. Basically,
Just like Jrock.
now, so it comes down being a parent to a child who wants to hop into this craze. Does it come down to which game? Like, in your opinion, out of the three, Disney Infinity, Skylanders, and Nintendo, the Amiibos. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Which one do you think gives you the most bang for your buck?
I would have to say it's either Disney Infinity or Skylanders, to be honest, because
Oh, yeah.
you actually have a game where you play them. The Amiibos, I mean, yeah, with Super Smash Brothers, they hop in and they're a computer.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, Nintendo does promise that they're going to do more, but when?
exactly.
We were also promised to have more than 15 games on the Wii U. Where's that? Nintendo.
So when the Amiibos first came out, I expected them to, you put your character on, and that's your personal character. You
Yep.
play as him, you kind of level him up, and he kind of develops the way that you play.
Yep.
But they weren't like that at all.
No.
I mean, they are a computer that you fight against. They kind of learn from your fighting style, so they provide a little bit more of a challenge. But, you know, there's the difficulty button too, so you can just turn that up and get kind of a, I don't know if you could call it random fighting style, but
I know what you mean.
I guess with the Amiibos, they just kind of push your skills.
Yeah.
Try and
Makes
force
sense.
you to fight differently.
But they don't do anything additional. Like they don't provide
No.
anything else to the game. So between Skylanders and
Infinity?
Infinity, I think Skylanders is
I
your
think
best option because at least you can bring them back. Well, you can't bring them back, but you can like bring like the old characters forward.
Right.
yes.
Right? So you're able to spend $10 on one character, but you can play it through all 3 portals that they currently have.
Depending on the character, though.
Right, but you could. Most of them are versatile.
But the older ones can play on the new ones. is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
she's trying to
Yeah,
say.
like the new ones may not
They
be
always move forward.
right. No
I
matter
don't know
what.
if Disney Infinity is
They,
like that.
I don't.
They do. Disney
Right?
Infinity, yeah.
Same thing. So.
Yeah, the original Disney Infinity characters will work with like the new Marvel superheroes and shit, but they won't. Like the Marvel characters won't go back on the original. Kind of just like Skylanders.
Just
the new,
like-
yeah,
I
the
don't know.
new,
I just feel like the Skylanders are. I don't know. I just like we spent a lot of money on Disney Infinity.
oh god,
Like
let's not do that again.
ridiculous.
Now, do you
amount.
think it was like the only real difference between Skylanders and Disney Infinity is Disney Infinity has those power discs?
Yeah.
Right now, do you think that would be a key selling point to have these power discs that
I feel like it's just something else lying around.
are just
the house.
another money grab?
It's another money grab, 100%.
You don't really need
You
it.
never know what's in those packs, so it's that
Right.
fun random. Like I bought millions of those.
It's addicting to do the hunt. I mean,
Yeah.
I featured it with Amiibos and Skylanders. Like, I found myself wanting to go out and I'd hit Target, Walmart,
And you had to have
EB
them.
Games just to look for one guy that I wanted, and
Yeah.
lo and behold, he's not there. So do it the next day, you know, hoping that they got a shipment in, and it ends up costing you money in fuel, money in your time,
Oh god.
and then money on the character itself.
Wasn't there one character that you wanted really bad, so you bought a whole new starter pack just for that one character?
No, I thought about it, but then they actually.
And that's when you know
Yeah,
it's got you by the balls.
Yeah.
When you're thinking, I already have these two, but I need that one guy. Do I spend the money? Now, in your guys' opinion, we don't have any Disney Infinity characters here.
Mhm.
No.
But between, let's say, an Amiibo, and let's choose a Skylander, which one has better production value? Like, which one looks better? Which one has more detail?
I think that if the Amiibos had their own, like if Bowser had, like not like a tile, like a stone, right? Like a stone bottom.
Like a special base like
Base,
the Skylanders
right.
have.
Then it would make them more of their own, where
More
this is
unique.
showing you, okay, he's strictly, this is all Smash Bros.
Now, that's not to say they're not going to do that, but like you
But I'm
said,
not going to rebuy this one just because he has a stone bottom.
but they expect you to.
Heck no.
Well, like they did release the Bowser and then the new Bowser, and they also have the Peach and
And Yoshi and Yoshi.
Luigi, all the Mario characters.
Yep.
And we haven't seen duplicates of Samus or Link or Zelda yet,
Yeah.
aside from Toon Link, obviously.
Yeah.
But they are releasing new ones for new games.
Like obviously as far as like detail go, okay? So if you put this Bowser next to a picture of Bowser, he looks
good.
really
Oh, yeah.
Whereas if you take a picture of this guy, I can't remember his name,
Slobbertooth.
and put him to a picture of Slobbertooth, he looks really good. They are both well developed and they're hard plastic, which is nice too. They're decently durable, not
Yep.
100%, but
It all depends on how many.
They both have really good detail. I personally like the Amiibos better. They really got the detail spot on, especially with Link and his Hyrulean shield, or Zelda with her costume. You know, you can really see that fine detail there.
Yeah.
and see, it's nice. The Amiibos are nice for video gamers themselves, like
Yes.
people who like to
Collectors.
collect things, because it does, like you said, it
It's more of a
captures
collector,
that.
Yeah.
It captures that character versus this guy. You look at this guy and you're like, I don't know who you are, so I'm just gonna put you in the back of the shelf.
But he looks
and
sweet.
Bowser's gonna sit in front of you, and then now you can be his flames behind him. So,
Because you're a girl and you thought of that.
yeah.
Now, in your guys' opinion, Skylanders have been around for a bit. Amiibo's just started, and Disney Infinity's going on its second year of being a thing. Are these things going to stick around for much longer? Are they going to be around for the next 5-10 years? Or is it going to drop off and no one's going to buy these toys anymore?
I think they would upgrade. I don't know if they would stay in this type of form still, but I think that the interactive piece is definitely there, and that people will only improve
What-
from that.
What do you think they could change? What would you like to see improved upon?
Well, I think eventually you're going to be able to have the option to customize your own items. I think eventually that might be a thing.
we can order what you want, a special
Right.
critical critter or creature or minion to look like,
Yeah.
and they'll send it to you.
Pretty much. And then you can put that in game.
That'd be pretty cool. It kind of reads what you've added on to your character.
I think they should.
Or even like add-ons, right? Like armor upgrades or.
Like I'm gonna take this guy.
Don't you feel that's just kind of going back towards the power disc that Disney Infinity has done?
Similar.
In a way, yes, but like I said, like the power-ups were more. It was like if you knew exactly what you were buying and you were buying those 2 power discs for
Right.
that $6, that's something completely different versus you buying 10 packs and now you
Hoping
have
you get it, yeah.
now you have like 13 of tennis balls. Okay,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I see where you're going.
You could get
Take the
doubles in
randomness
everything.
out of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. And you get to choose. You can pick and choose what you want when you want it.
Oh, gotcha.
And what game that what character you want it to have, or what character you want.
Right.
Yeah,
All right, so it's pretty apparent it's gonna be around for a bit.
I think so.
It's gonna be.
I think Nintendo's gonna stay up. Skylanders, for me, it's kind of dropped off. I don't know how much kids are still into it and enjoying it.
I think Nintendo's got a big jump on it.
They came in last.
They
Usually
came in
the
last.
people that come in last finish, right? So.
And I think they definitely have the side of like collectors. You know, retro gamers are gonna pick up, hey, that's a sweet Samus. I really like Samus. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get her. Or that's Mario. You know, I'm gonna have a complete collection of Mario characters.
Or Mega Man's.
Yeah, and I don't really see that collector aspect with the Skylanders as much because it's not a retro game. I mean, Mario's been in how many games?
Oh, billions.
Yeah, so.
Billions.
And how many games has this guy been in? 2.
It's Skylander.
Yeah. I mean, we do have some like Spyro
He's
here
been
who's
around.
been in quite a few games, but the majority of them, they have
Let me ask you a
no
question.
real vintage value.
If they didn't bring the Spyros, right? Spyros
Yeah.
or Skylanders, Spyro or something like that.
Spyro
They
was
used
the
Spyro.
first
Spyro's Adventure,
Yeah, they used him as their selling point. If they didn't use Spyro, do you think Skylanders would still be
I
where it's
think
at
so.
today?
I think so.
I think so. And see, like,
Big selling point.
I didn't like it when it first came out as Spyro's Adventure because I compared that Spyro to like
The PlayStation.
PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Classic.
And that was amazing for me. That's what I grew up with. So for you to bring that in, it was a completely different playing field. It wasn't the same game type. It wasn't anything.
Yeah.
So I didn't like that. I didn't even like Skylanders. And then
You got
when
into
you
it.
have children, things happen.
Yep. So I guess we'll finish this off by saying, what is everybody's favorite from Skylanders Infinity?
Have you been drawn into any of these money traps, so to call them?
Yeah, let us know what you guys have been buying. If you are into any of these, you know,
Collectible.
collectible game, collectible
Game
toys.
pieces, yeah.
Let us know what you guys are buying in the comments below. Because for me, personally, I think this is going to be my new. I'm done with these. I want more of these.
And even with Amiibos, I mean, I feel it. I don't have to collect them all. I just want the ones that.
You
That means
want.
something to you.
Exactly.
That means
Because
something
it
to you.
doesn't. I guess that's another point too, right? Like you don't. You just get what you want. Whereas these, you have to have certain ones to
Yeah.
get so far in a game. And once if you don't have them, then you can't play the game anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, we'll leave it at that. What do you think, Logan? What one's your favorite? Do you like the Amiibos or do you like the Skylanders? And which one's your favorite? Don't show it to the camera. Yeah. All right, guys. That's our Tuesday discussion.
Discussion Tuesday.
Be sure to check in next week. Oh, that guy's pretty sweet too. Be sure to like, comment, and share this video. And we'll be coming at you next week on an all-new episode.
See you later, guys.